Well, I'm just leaving Bairnsdale, and I'm going to go via Lake's Entrance just because it's closer to the coast, and I don't recall being there before. It's a cold day today, I got to say that, and I left a little bit late from Sale because of that. I thought I'm not getting on the road at bloody 7 o'clock when it's still just 1 degree or something like that. So I left my departure till about 9 o'clock or just after 9. Aside from that, look, you can see it's a beautiful clear day. So it could always be worse. It could be like, when I was heading toward Kingston in a bloody crosswind of note, freezing cold, and and sheets of rain coming at me every so often. So always count your blessings and enjoy the day. That's what it's about. This is all about having appreciating this opportunity and making the most of it. So the world's biggest pie factory. Oh wow, okay. Well, industrial pies. So I'm heading toward Lake Entrance now, and I don't even know how far that is, to be honest with you. Today I'm just riding until I just decide to stop. What I want to do is stop early enough so I can do a load of laundry, the last load of laundry before I get home, and maybe a little bit of editing. I would like to do the last sort of on-the-road update before I get back to Sydney, and then I'll do a final one, obviously, after that. But, I don't know if I'm going to have the opportunity to complete and edit, so just bear with me on this. Well, this is Lake's Entrance. Beautiful day, I got to say that. It's fresh, very fresh, but windless and clear, and so there's the estuary into the ocean there, and they're busy dredging it. I've always got to make sure when I do this that I ride like a sissy, because the roads here, there's a little bit of water around. That's not neither here nor there, but this bike doesn't corner well with being the way it's loaded. It wouldn't corner well in any event, but it also doesn't brake so well, and yes, that makes me nervous. So I've always got to get on the brakes a lot earlier than I would otherwise do, and just make sure that I'm not carrying too much speed into these corners, especially blind corners, where I can't, if you overcook it, you're going to be riding into something coming the other way that's not going to be soft. So, this is a lovely spot. Wow, it is just beautiful down here. There's a little marina over there, and some nice waterfront properties. And but like I said, on a day like today, this is idyllic. But on a blustery, windy, rainy day, boy, yeah, that would be another story. But I'm very lucky to be here on a day like today. Well, I'm at Lake's Entrance right now, and it's a beautiful day, I've got to say this. It looks like the estuary opening over there. There's a dredger out there, I suppose just making sure the channels are deep enough. Beautiful day. It's fresh. It's really cold, but as you can see, not much in the way of wind and nice clear skies. So it's a lovely spot, this. Wow. On a day like today, let me qualify that because I can imagine this can be a miserable spot too. But anyway, I've lucked out, and I've got it on a day like today. So there you go. It really is nice. Very much kind of a holiday feel to it, which I'm sure it is. And bigger than I was expecting it to be. So, okay, I'm still on the right road. Lots of pubs and restaurants, holiday units, parkland to the right here. Really nice. Worth a stopover at some point, I'm sure of that.
Recording.
Well, I'm just leaving, filling up and leaving Orbas this morning, and I'm heading to Narooma, and so about 320 kilometers, maybe a little less than that. Crisp, clear day so far, so I'm new, but I do see it's probably just fog on the horizon there, over behind those trees. But yeah, we'll just see how I go. Right now my spectacles are fogging up, so I've got to move. Wow, I tell you what, I'm riding right into the sun here, and I've got a car coming up behind me. He's not going to see me at all. So let's just... Oh, it's not a car, that's just a reflection. Or is it? It's impossible to see. The sun is just in the worst possible place. And you'll see... oh God, thank God for that. I just don't want cars coming up behind me when they can't see me. So I hope this road does a bend and stays bended. I think it is. Wow, that was dangerous. It's very fresh this morning, I've got to say that. It's, I don't know, I'm going to put it at about 1 or 2 degrees. And I can just feel the chill, as I move through the air, just biting into my many layers. So what I'm wearing today, if you're interested at all, is I've got a t-shirt, then I've got a woolen long john jumper, pure wool long john jumper over that. Then I've got a down puffer jacket. Then I've got the quilted winter lining of my motorcycle jacket, which has an outer waterproof layer, and also that can be zipped out, and then the jacket itself. So I don't know how many that adds up to, with 3 on the jacket, 6 layers, and I can still feel the chill biting through. I've got my rain pants on, just in case, for 2 reasons. The one is, if I'm going to ride into any rain today, and as I get nearer to Sydney, that's a distinct possibility. And look, Narooma is still a long way away from Sydney, but I don't know how far down this rain is going to move today or tomorrow. So I'm just taking those precautions because, as I've said so many times before, putting these bloody pants on, oh my god, now I've got the sun in my face again. Putting these pants on when you on the side of the road, it's just no fun at all. It's a mission. I've done it a couple of times, and you know, I've got to take my boots off, pull these pants on, and I've got to be standing on gravel, pull the pants on, put my boots back on. It's just a mission. So I put them on earlier. So that's the one purpose. The other purpose they serve is my riding pants are mesh pants. So they're heavily ventilated for summer, hot summer conditions. So they offer no resistance to a breeze at all. Now I've got long johns on, but with long johns and those mesh pants, my legs still get pretty cold because there's nothing to stop the wind hitting my legs. So these rain pants do that job. They just act as a windbreak. So my legs stay a lot warmer with that. So, amazing. Okay, it's 7:30, so let's say I left Orbos at 7:30, and I'm meeting this morning, I think around 10:30ish. I'm meeting Sharpie, my adventure riding mate of long standing, who lives in Bega. I'm meeting him at Pambula. We're going to just sit down, have a cup of coffee, catch up, maybe a bite to eat. So I'll spend a bit of time with him, and then yeah, I look forward to catching up with Sharpie. Sharpie's one of the eternal characters in our group, and yeah, so it's always a good catch up. The last time, I'm trying to think of the last time I rode with him was we did a ride out to Broken Hill, sort of an internal New South Wales adventure-ish sort of ride, and we ended up in Broken Hill. Lyndon and I think, stayed mainly on bitumen, and Sharpie and his group did a bit of Chris Henry, and or was it just Chris Henry? I can't recall now. I'm going to forget someone and I'm going to feel terrible about it. But we all ended up in Broken Hill, and yeah, it was good to catch up, and we went up to the mine site, viewing site and that kind of stuff, the usual Broken Hill touristy stuff. So that was the last time I think that Sharpie and I rode together. So it's going to be great to catch up. We have spoken over the phone. He bought his son a CT90 Postie bike, and he had half a mind to join me for a portion of the ride when I left Sydney on this Postie bike. But he's got responsibilities at home. He's got small holding, and that the weather was snotty. I don't think the bike was prepared for that kind of a trip in any event. So he didn't do it. But so it's going to be good to catch up with him. And tomorrow night I'm in Narooma, and I just put a message out to the guys. Look, I'm going to be staying wherever it is I'm staying in Narooma. It'll be good to catch up with you, because a lot of the guys stay in that general area. So Robert and his wife Karen are going to be joining us. Jerry's coming down from Bulli, and Mara will be there with him, Al, and possibly Manuela. But Manuela, I think, has got perhaps some babysitting responsibilities that she might have to take care of, and then the chief and Lyndon's coming down from Sydney. He's going to ride or drive down. I think it all is weather dependent, and judging by what the weather sounds like in Sydney, I'm sure he's going to drive down. And I have a spare bed in the room that I've booked for the night, so Lyndon will stay over in the spare bed. We are long time room buddies on these, all our rides, our adventure rides, our road rides. So yeah, it's always good to catch up with Lyndon. So that's the scoop for tomorrow night. But tonight I'm at Narooma. All the N-words. So there you go. Well, yeah, I have just crossed the Victorian-New South Wales border, and so another milestone behind me now, and excuse me, kind of the last leg in front of me, or legs. So yeah, I'm back in my home state, and yeah, I have a kind of an anticipatory feeling about all of this, I gotta say, about completing this ride. So I've got 2 more nights per my schedule, and I'll be home on Sunday, so today is Friday, and yeah, so this is yeah, what can I say, quite in a small, you know, look, I'm not going to jinx myself, so I'm going to stop speaking now.
Recording.
Well, I've just bumped into Sharpie on the